Just one little housekeeping before we get started. If you wouldn't mind moving in to the middle, that way as people come, they can join on the edges. So if you don't mind taking a couple minutes or a couple seconds to move in, if there's open seats, that will just help any later arrivals find the open seats that we have. And then with that being said, at this time, if everyone would please rise that is able, and for the singing of our national anthem by the DeKalb High School Choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Dynamics. Good evening and welcome to the Senior Awards and Recognition Night for the class of 2025 at DeKalb High School. I'm Marcus Wagner, proud to serve as the principal of DeKalb High School. Thank you all for joining us as we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of our seniors tonight. Tonight is about honoring academic excellence and recognizing the journey that brought each student to this moment. That journey would not have been possible without the steadfast support of parents, guardians, mentors, and friends. Your encouragement, love, and belief in our students have been invaluable. Thank you for walking alongside them every step of the way. We're also deeply grateful to our presenters, scholarship providers, clubs, organizations, and military recruiters. Your generosity and investment in our students' futures are inspiring, and your continued support is essential to the opportunities we celebrate tonight. This evening, we proudly highlight a tremendous community effort. There's over 100 organizations that have come together to offer recognitions and scholarships for our students that total more than $1 million. This incredible display of support speaks volumes about the impact our students have made beyond the classroom. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our outstanding guidance staff, Suzanne Shear, Jennifer Lee, Stephanie Ross, Larissa Troyer, Nick Frank, and Adelina Delagrange for their leadership and hard work in organizing this special event. Your dedication ensures tonight runs smoothly and is meaningful for our students. To the faculty and staff of DeKalb High School, thank you for your commitment to guiding and supporting our students throughout their high school journey. Your efforts have prepared them for the success we are here to celebrate. And most importantly, the reason why we're here, to the class of 2025. This night belongs to you. Your dedication, perseverance, and growth have brought you here. We are proud of you and all that you've accomplished, achieved, and we look forward to the bright futures ahead of you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Andrew Bigelow, Associate Principal of DeKalb High School, who will serve as our Master of Ceremonies this evening. Mr. Bigelow.
Good evening, class of 2025 and guests. It is a great privilege to be able to stand before you and officiate this event tonight. Such a tremendous number of opportunities. And with that, we'll look forward to getting started this evening. We begin tonight with a list of community scholarships, the first of which is the Dr. James R. Watson Memorial Scholarship. Tonight we are pleased to have Dr. Watson's son, Jeffrey Watson, say a few words and present the first scholarship of the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Bigelow. Always an honor to be here and to participate in this evening of recognition for our graduating seniors. And I do say our seniors because we are all part of one barren nation, which will soon be again growing and becoming stronger. In the addition of those we applaud for the second time tonight, our outstanding class of 2025. Now in my case, I was sitting right where you seniors are back in, well, we'll just say we were celebrating our nation's bicentennial. You guys are sharp, I'll let you figure the math out. Tonight with this scholarship, we honor James R. Watson. Yes, that's a school, but also a man that I knew as dad and our community knew as its initial superintendent for its first 25 years. We likewise honor this year's recipient, who in her essays for this scholarship wrote about being steadfast in her resolve and cultivating a growth mindset. And when she graduates Kelly Business School, if her major is still finance, she and I will have that in common. So please join me in welcoming to the stage our 2025 James R. Watson Scholar, Pearson Burley.
Next, we present the James R. Watson Student Leadership Scholarship. Our presenters this evening will include the J.R. Watson Student Council members, Ben Kaler, Noah Jones, Adeline Wilcox, and Nora Yoder. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who attended James R. Watson for at least 1 year. Additionally, this student had to have been a member of the Student Council for 1 year. This scholarship is awarded to a senior planning to attend college, university, or trade school. This year's scholarship recipient, Nicole Azaway. Next, we present the James R. Watson PTO Scholarship, presented by Ashley Sparkman. The James R. Watson Elementary Parent-Teacher Organization is honored to present 2 scholarships to former J.R. Watson students who will be furthering their education upon graduation from DeKalb High School. The J.R. Watson PTO would like to thank all of the applicants and wish them well in their future endeavors. This year's scholarship recipients are Jama Garcia and Mackenzie Taggart. The Country Meadow PTO Scholarship is honored to present this award to a senior who attended Country Meadow for 3 years. Recipients must be involved in the community and show great leadership skills. This year's recipient, unable to attend this evening, is Grace Williams. The Waterloo Elementary Student Leadership Scholarship will be presented by Reagan Dunn and Eli Vick. This scholarship is awarded to a former Waterloo student who was involved in extracurricular activities while at Waterloo, is currently involved in extracurriculars at DHS, exhibits exemplary leadership skills, and plans on attending college, a post-secondary school, or post-secondary training. This year's scholarship recipient, Chloe Payton. Next up, the Recker Family Basketball Scholarship, presented this evening by Lucy Van Ort, Louis Van Ort, and Peter Kenneth. The 5 Recker siblings had a member of their family playing varsity basketball for DeKalb High School from 1989 to 2003. The Reckers have enjoyed supporting one another through their careers and continue to be fans of the DeKalb basketball program. The Recker family would like to recognize a senior who has dedicated 4 years of hard work and leadership to the basketball program. This year's recipient, Caden Hinkle. Next, we have the American Red Cross Student Scholarship, presented by Adelina Delagrange. The Red Cross High School Scholarship Program was developed to show appreciation to high schools and their students who display a commitment to the American Red Cross's mission of helping to save lives. This program offers an opportunity for today's youth to understand the importance of donating blood and preparing for emergencies by participating in blood drives hosted by their schools. This year's scholarship recipient is Faith Harrell. Next, we have the Art League Scholarship presented by Jessica Minnick. The DHS Art League Scholarship is awarded this year to a senior art club member who plans to pursue a career in art education, or an art-related field. This recipient has completed 6 semesters of art with at least a B average. This year's scholarship recipient is Lily Armstrong. Next, we have the Auburn Associate Triricappa Joyce Eiler Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening by Leslie Hammond. Associate Triricappa awards the Joyce Eiler Memorial Scholarship in memory of Joyce Eiler, who was a co-founder of the annual honor celebration. This award is given to a student who exemplifies the dedication, determination, and commitment that Joyce gave to the Triricappa and Associate Triricappa chapters. This year's recipient is Brianne Fordyce. Next, we have the Auburn Associate Triricappa Nelly Weaver Scholarship, again presented by Leslie Hammond. The Nelly Weaver Scholastic Award is given annually by the Associate Triricappa of Auburn to a student who has attended DeKalb High School for at least 2 years, ranks in the top 10% of the graduating class, and has maintained a good citizenship record. This year's scholarship recipient is Allison Kinsey. Next, we have the Triricappa Academic Scholarship, presented by Jenny Kaler. For over 50 years, the Alpha Pi chapter of Kappa 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 has recognized and awarded students for their academic achievements. This year's scholarship recipients are Nicole Azaway, Brianne Fordyce, and Allison Kinsey. Next up, the Auburn Classic Noons Lions Club Craig Taylor Vocal Scholarship, presented by Alex Pennington. This scholarship is awarded to a student who is a member of the DeKalb vocal programs to recognize the dedication and expense required to complete a college education. The scholarship recipient is Mackenzie Taggart. Next, we have the Auburn Knights of Columbus Scholarship, again presented by Alex Pennington. This scholarship is given to seniors who are members of the Immaculate Conception Church in Auburn and are planning on furthering their education at a college, trade, or vocational school. The scholarship is based on academics, leadership, and extracurricular activities, as well as involvement in church. The scholarship recipients are Ashley Cox and Gracie Pennington. Next, we have the Auburn Firefighters Union Local number 2454, Gary McFeeters Memorial Scholarship. The Auburn professional firefighters give out this scholarship in memory of Gary McFeeters. Gary was a firefighter in the city of Auburn who lost a battle with cancer. In honoring all that Gary gave to the fire service and to everyone that Gary had taught, this fund was established in his honor. The scholarship recipient, unable to be here this evening, is Ashley Cox. Next up, we present the Auburn Lions Club Scholarship, presented this evening by David Church. The Auburn Lions Club is proud to sponsor a scholarship for college-bound students. As one of the most well-known volunteer organizations, the goal of the Lions Club is to establish a difference at both the national and local levels. Offering Lions scholarships is just one way the Lions Club assists at the community level. Historically, the Lions have strongly stressed the importance of community service and strive to improve their local communities in a variety of manners. This scholarship is awarded based on participation in extracurricular activities and volunteerism. This year's scholarship recipients are Jema Garcia and Marissa Rao. Next, we have the Auburn Kananas Scholarship, presented by Amaya Hathaway. For over 30 years, the Auburn Kananas has been presenting a 4-year renewable scholarship based on academics and community service. This year's scholarship recipient is Cord Akey. Next, we have the Auburn Kananas Good Citizen Award, again presented by Amaya Hathaway. Each year, the Auburn Kananas recognizes good citizens by presenting 2 different awards. A Knight of the Year is awarded to a senior guy, and a Lady of the Year is awarded to a senior girl. The recipients were determined through a vote by their senior class peers. This year's Knight of the Year is Cord Akey, and the Lady of the Year is Jessica Hill. Next, we present the Auburn Rotary Club Kelso Davis Memorial Scholarship, presented by Adelina Delagrange. The Kelso Davis Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student in our county pursuing technical or vocational training. Mr. Davis was a successful photographer in Auburn for years and noticed a lack of financial assistance to students in the vocational area. This year's scholarship recipient is Emily Camo. The Kenneth P. Berry Family Scholarship for the Trades, again presented by Catalina Delagrange. This scholarship is designed to support hardworking and passionate individuals pursuing education in the skilled trades. This scholarship aims to provide financial assistance to students attending accredited trade schools, vocational programs, or technical institutions. This year's scholarship recipient is Mackenzie Taggart. The Beacon Credit Union Scholarship, presented by Dawn Pruitt. Each year, Beacon Credit Union awards scholarships to high school seniors. The scholarship winners are determined by their GPA, extracurricular activities, and an essay question. This year's scholarship recipient, Marissa Rao. Next, we have the DeKalb Central Foundation Scholarship, presented by Amber Bassett. The DeKalb Central Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting students. The DeKalb Central Foundation Scholarship provides a scholarship to DHS seniors that meet the following criteria: enlisting in the U.S. military, employed in their chosen career directly after high school, or being admitted and accepted as a full or part-time student at a 2- or 4-year college or vocational technical school. This year's scholarship recipients are Nikolai Lopez, enlistment, Carson Carpenter, employment, and Brianne Fordyce, enrollment. Next, we have the Mike Watson Scholarship, again presented by Amber Bassett. The Mike Watson Scholarship honors the legacy of Mike Watson, former DeKalb Central Foundation Board President and dedicated supporter of the DeKalb Central Foundation and of DeKalb Central Schools. This year's scholarship recipient is Lydia Yoder. Next, we have the DeKalb Dramatic Arts Scholarship, presented this evening by John Wilson. This scholarship recognizes outstanding achievements in the dramatic arts field. This scholarship recipient must demonstrate general knowledge of theater. This year's scholarship recipient is Justin Burnett. Next, we have the DeKalb Speech Team Scholarship, again presented by John Wilson. The Speech Scholarship is an award that recognizes a senior who has been involved in the speech program for at least 2 years. National Forensic League points are also examined to determine the scholarship recipient. The recipient this year is Lydia Yoder. Next, we have the DeKalb Educators Association Scholarship presented by Carrie Dunn. Members of the DeKalb Education Association offer this scholarship to seniors who plan to pursue a career in education. Applicants must rank in the top half of their class and be recommended by at least 3 faculty members. The scholarship recipient is Justin Turnett. Next, we have the DeKalb Farm Mutual Insurance Company Scholarship, presented by Mandy Capp. This scholarship is awarded from DeKalb Farm Mutual Insurance Company to a natural, adopted, or stepchild of a member. This scholarship is awarded based on academic achievement and leadership. This year's recipient is Silas Recker. The Rex and Rosemary Moore Lynn Cook Scholarship, presented this evening by Chris Adamishin. The Music Mentor Program was founded in memory of Rex and Rosemary Moore and Lynn Cook for their support of the performing arts in the DeKalb Central School District. The Rex and Rosemary Moore and Lynn Cook Scholarship is presented to a music student who has participated in a music program for all 4 years of high school and has a grade point average of 6.0 or higher. This year's recipient is Chloe Payton. Drive Right Academy Scholarship, presented by Debbie Miller. Each year, Drive Right Academy awards a scholarship to a student or students who demonstrate the ability to recognize the significance of being a safe, responsible, and defensive driver while maintaining a good driving record. This year's scholarship recipient is Pearson Burley. Life Touch Scholarship, again presented by Debbie Miller. This is a new and exciting scholarship available because of our partnership with Life Touch. This year's recipient is a role model both in and out of the yearbook classroom. She is enthusiastic about taking photographs and the various opportunities that come along with that task. She is a great mentor to underclassmen and puts great effort and time into her work. This year's recipient, Sophia Feaster. National Honor Society Scholarship, presented by Debbie Miller. Each year, scholarship recipients are selected based on their demonstration of the 4 pillars of NHS: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. To apply for this scholarship, students must have completed at least 35 hours of community service in a variety of different ways, demonstrating their commitment to the community and its needs. This year's winners are Nicole Azaway, Addie Brown, and Lauren Poe. The Hicksville Bank Scholarship, presented this evening by Sandy Jones. The Hicksville Bank Scholarship is awarded to a student based on the following criteria: grade point average, school activities, leadership roles, character, and prior acceptance to a college or university. This year's scholarship recipient is Justin Turnett. Horizon Trust and Investment Management is awarding our next two scholarships. Presenting the scholarships this evening is Tara Gilbert. The Robert and Rhoda Little Scholarship. Both Robert and Rhoda Little were graduates of Auburn High School. Mrs. Little graduated from Hillsdale College, and Mr. Little graduated from Indiana University. Both then returned to Auburn, where they worked for the remainder of their lives. Both were very avid sports fans. They were interested in young people and encouraged post-high school education. This scholarship has been established in their name for graduating student-athlete seniors from DeKalb High School who have received a varsity letter. This year's recipients are Rianne Fordyce and AJ Ross. The People's Charitable Foundation, Marcel Watson and Marie Schultz Scholarship. Marie Schultz established this scholarship to honor her longtime friend, Marcel Watson. The Marcel Watson and Marie Schultz Scholarship is awarded by the People's Federal Charitable Foundation. This year's recipient, Pearson Burley. Next, we have the James Foundation Scholarship, presented this evening by Vicki James and Emma Immel. The James Foundation selects 2 James Scholars each year. One is for a 2-year renewable scholarship, and the other is a 4-year renewable scholarship. James Scholars are selected based on their ability to excel in their chosen field and demonstrate good standing within the school and the community. Kate Engelberth is the recipient of the 2-year scholarship, and Kayla Lines is the recipient of the 4-year scholarship. Jobs for America's Graduate, National Career Development Conference finalist, presented by Andrea Fries and Senior JAG President Isaac Tuttle. The JAG National Career Development Conference is a nationwide event where students are tasked with competing at the highest level to showcase their talents and transferable skills, including leadership, business development, career preparation, and public speaking. Each state sends a number of delegates to represent their state at nationals. JAG senior Elle Ruiz was selected as a finalist for Indiana in the Prepared Speaking Competitive Event category. Her topic was, how has JAG helped me in looking forward to and preparing for my future? Elle competed against over 60 of the best speakers across the United States at the JAG NCDC 2025 in Indianapolis. Elle ranked 5th in the nation and was recognized at the JAG Awards ceremony on April 26, 2025. Please join me in honoring Elle for this fantastic achievement. Jobs for America's Graduates Kenneth M. Smith Scholarship, again presented by Andrea Fries and Isaac Tuttle. The Jobs for America's Graduates Board of Directors established the Kenneth M. Smith Scholarship Fund in honor of the extraordinary leadership and service of the first president and former chief executive officer of Jobs for America's Graduates, Kenneth M. Smith. Since 2009, the Kenneth Smith Scholarship honors JAG seniors who exemplify the JAG Career Association pillars of leadership development, career preparation, civic awareness, and social awareness. Only 33 students out of 80,000 JAG students in the entire United States were selected for this prestigious honor. Please join me in congratulating Jessica Hill, a 2025 recipient of the Kenneth Smith Scholarship. Next, we present the Craig Kanig Memorial Scholarship. The Craig Kanig Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who will attend an accredited college, university, or technical school. Recipients must have a cumulative GPA average of 3.0 or higher on a 4.0 scale and demonstrate involvement in activities within the school or the community. This year's scholarship recipients are Sophia Feaster and AJ Ross. Next, we have the Shane Lewis Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening by Amy Lewis. Shane Lewis was a husband and father of 4 children, all of whom have played soccer for DeKalb High School. He lost his battle with cancer at the age of 46 in March 2019. He was a hard-working, fun-loving, and competitive soccer player. He started playing soccer at the age of 4. He played elementary, middle school, high school, college, and just for fun soccer. He also coached and refereed many soccer games. Shane passed his love of soccer to his 4 children, who have played soccer since they were 4 and continue playing today. This is a scholarship to honor Shane's love of soccer and bless others who love and play soccer as he did. This year's recipient, Evan Worden. Next, we have the Jan McCulla Memorial Scholarship, presented by Adelina Delagrange. Jan McCulla was a high school counselor at DeKalb for many years. She loved reaching out and helping students who were having challenges and working behind the scenes to help them. She had a wonderful sense of humor and was encouraging to both her colleagues and all of the students that she served. This year's recipient is Justin Turnett.
1
Garmin Miller Scholarship, again presented by Adelina Delagrange. Garmin Miller's scholarship program was started in the year 2021. The scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a career in architecture, engineering, or construction industry. This year's recipient is Lily Armstrong. The Next Generation Hooser Education Scholarship, presented by Adelina Delagrange. The Next Generation Hooser Educator Scholarship provides 200 high-achieving high school and college students interested in pursuing a career in education the opportunity to earn a renewable scholarship of up to $7,500 each year for 4 academic years. In exchange, students agree to teach for 5 years at an eligible Indiana school. This year's Next Generation Hooser Education Scholars are Elizabeth Books and Maya Sells. The New Core Foundation Scholarship, presented by Jim Eggery. The New Core Foundation was established in 1974 for charitable and educational purposes, including the awarding of scholarship grants. Since its inception, the foundation has paid out over $127 million to date. Children of New Core teammates are eligible for $4,000 of approved education-related expenses for a maximum of 4 years of college, vocational, or trade school. In the 50-year history of the New Core Foundation, they have paid out over $127 million to 25,495 students at over 2,661 different colleges. In 2024, there have been an additional 870 new students receiving scholarships. This year's recipients include Adia Eggering, Brianne Fordyce, Hannah Garrison, Lauren Poe, and Maya Sells. Next, we have the New Core Foundation Community Scholarship, again presented by Jim Eggery. New Core Foundation was established as a nonprofit corporation for charitable and educational purposes, including the awarding of scholarship grants to deserving men and women. It is the belief of the foundation that the further economic and social progress of the nation is built upon the education of its citizens. The awarding of scholarships is seen as a way to encourage personal as well as national and community development. This year's recipients include A.J. Ross and Levi Webb. Moving on to the C.E. Young Athletic Scholarship, presented this evening by Athletic Director Josh Schultz. Because of his long and faithful service to this community, among other honors accorded to him, the DeKalb High School football field was named after Mr. Young. Mr. Young passed away years ago, and he is missed very much by the community of friends whose lives he had a profound effect upon. This award goes to a senior guy who has distinguished himself in athletics. This year's recipient, Caden Hinkle. Next, the Orin Grandstaff Athletic Scholarship. The Orin Grandstaff Athletic Scholarship is presented to an outstanding female athlete who has distinguished herself in athletics. This year's recipient, unable to attend, Ashley Cox. The Knights of Pitius of Indiana Scholarship, presented by Adelina Delagrange. The Fraternal Order Knight of Pitius, founded by 12 young men in 1864 on the cardinal principles of friendship, charity, and benevolence, strives to bring all people together for the cause of universal peace. The grand domain of Indiana awards this scholarship to someone who will make a difference in their community in the future following their graduation from college. This year's recipient, Elizabeth Books. The Sons of American Legion Post 97, presented by Ron Conrad. Sons of the American Legion Post 97 has functioned as an organization in Auburn since 1970. The scholarship recipients must be a member of the current graduating class and must be accepted for enrollment in a post-high school training program. This year's scholarship recipients include Cord Akey, Lily Armstrong, Isabella Martin, Kirsten Burley, Jama Garcia, Camilla Ozuna Ruiz, Aiden Parr, Chloe Payton, AJ Ross, and Marissa Rao. Steel Dynamics Scholarship, presented this evening by Dane Boykins. Since the beginning of the company, SDI has invested more than $35 million into the scholarship program to help employees pay the cost of their child's college education. More than 9,000 of our employee students have benefited from this scholarship. Steel Dynamics is proud to honor this year's scholarship candidates from DeKalb High School: Chloe Deller, Hannah Garrison, Kayla Lines, Ella Marzolf, Kelly Snyder, and Drew Walden. Spanish Club Scholarship, presented this evening by Norma Jetmore. This is awarded to an outstanding senior in the Department of World Languages. This year's recipient, Kelly Snyder. Trine University Scholarships. Trine University is recognizing these students who will be attending Trine this fall. Nicole Azaway is the recipient of the Trine University Janin School of Arts and Sciences Psychology Scholarship. Drew Dahlberg is the recipient of the Trine University Kettner School of Business Finance Chair Scholarship. Brooke Davis is the recipient of the Trine University Super Scholarship. Cole Davis is the recipient of the Trine University Discovery Scholarship, Dean's Psychology Scholarship, and Legacy Scholarship. Dominic Dunn is the recipient of the Trine University Allen School of Engineering and Computing Mechanical Engineering Chair Scholarship and Scholarship Day Award. Fiona Edwards is the recipient of the Trine University Janin School of Arts and Sciences Tuition Scholarship, Scholarship Day Award, and Presidential Scholarship. Paige Gokenauer is the recipient of the Trine University Presidential Scholarship. Caden Hartman Crowell is the recipient of the Trine University Allen School of Engineering and Computing Cybersecurity Engineering Chair Scholarship and Scholarship Day Award. Blaine Cook is the recipient of the Trine University Allen School of Engineering and Computing Mechanical Engineering Chair Scholarship and Scholarship Day Award. Isaac Nyko is the recipient of the Trine University University Scholarship. Thomas Swift is the recipient of the Trine University Kettner School of Business Accounting Chair Scholarship. And Levi Webb is the recipient of the Trine University Allen School of Engineering and Computing Civil Engineering Chair Scholarship and Scholarship Day Award. Trine University. The Chad Uline Memorial Scholarship, presented by Justin White. The Chad Uline Memorial Scholarship was created by the father and friends of the late Chad Uline. Chad was a loving son, a hardworking young man, well-liked by his coaches, teachers, and classmates. The criteria used in selecting the recipient for the award consists of the following traits. The student must display teamwork, must be reliable and hardworking, must display sportsmanship and ability to get along with others. This year's recipient is Drew Walden. The Waterloo Lions Club Scholarship, presented by Trina Caudill. The Waterloo Lions Club is pleased to be presenting the J. Edward Sheehy Memorial Scholarship to honor Mr. Sheehy for the many years of service given to the Lions organization. This year's scholarship recipient is Marissa Rao. The Dr. Michael Webb Memorial Scholarship, presented by David Church. Dr. Michael Webb is a graduate of Indiana University School of Medicine and practiced as an obstetrician gynecologist in Auburn from 1981 through 2003. Dr. Webb, an Air Force veteran, served honorably in Vietnam. He was also an active volunteer for the RSVP Food Pantry. His family would like to offer a memorial scholarship to a senior interested in pursuing a career in the medical field. This year's recipient is Isabella Barton. We now move forward with scholarships awarded by the Community Foundation of DeKalb County. The Community Foundation of DeKalb County awards scholarships each year thanks to the generosity of donors who understand that education is important for a rewarding and successful life. The Community Foundation awards about $150,000 from scholarship funds each year, making it possible to recognize the accomplishments of students in DeKalb County. A list of all of the donors can be found on the Community Foundation's website. Community Foundation scholarships are highly competitive. Applicants may be scored on non-exclusive categories such as GPA, SAT and ACT scores, school activities, community service, work, internship experiences, and essays. The Community Foundation of DeKalb County is awarding multiple scholarships to DeKalb High School students. Program Coordinator Haley Carmer Lamaster is in attendance tonight. Foundation Board Member Sue Randa will present the scholarships along with a few of the donors. Our first Community Foundation scholarship is the Dr. Keith Perry Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening by Karen Luckenhuse. This scholarship was established by the family of Dr. Keith E. Perry in his memory after he passed away in July of 2020. Dr. Perry served the community in numerous ways during his lifetime. This year's scholarship recipient is Marissa Rao. Next, we present the Master Trooper James R. Bailey Memorial Scholarship, presented this evening by Amy and Sophia Bailey. Established in 2023 to honor the service and dedication of Master Trooper James R. Bailey. Trooper Bailey was a graduate of Garrett High School and became an Indiana State Trooper in 2007. During his tenure as a state trooper, he received the Life-Saving Award in 2010, Trooper of the Year for District 22 in 2012, and the Combat Action Award in 2021. End of watch 3/3/2023. This year's scholarship recipient is Lauren Poe. Next, we have the Lori Family Golf Scholarship, presented this evening by Charles Lori. Established in October 2017 by Charles L. Morey and his mother, Betty J. Morey, the scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior from DeKalb High School who has participated in the school's golf program. Charles L., Betty, and her late husband, Charles B., were all excellent competitive golfers. This year's recipient is Sophia Easter. The Triricappa Scholarship, presented by Jenny Kaler. This year's scholarship is awarded to a student who has given back to their community through service. The student made an impact by volunteering their time and talents and seeing the value of supporting their local community. This year's recipient is Luke Silent. Sue Randa will now join us to present the rest of the Community Foundation scholarships. The Jody Kessler Skilled Trades Scholarship. Joel Jody Kessler was born in Auburn in 1959. He was a 1977 graduate of DeKalb High School, where he excelled in tennis and baseball and was a member of the state finalist baseball team. He loved music and was a huge NASCAR fan. Jody was a metal fabricator, and his family said he could fix anything. Jody helped countless people over the years, and the impact he made on those around him lives on. His family started this scholarship in 2022 to recognize and honor that impact. This year's recipient is Harmony Bonzi. Next, we award the Doug and Nancy Fights Scholarship. Doug and Nancy Fights spent their lives educating young people. This is why, in 2024, Nancy established this scholarship. They both worked for DeKalb Central Schools. Nancy spent her tenure as a dedicated art teacher. During his tenure as athletic director, assistant principal, and principal at DeKalb High School, Doug coached baseball, basketball, and track. This year's recipient, Mackenzie Taggart. The Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Festival Automotive Scholarship. This scholarship is sponsored by the Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Festival Committee and other interested donors and is awarded to a DeKalb County high school senior planning to study in the automotive field. This year's recipient, Harmony Bonzi. The DeKalb County Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship. This scholarship provides full tuition, required fees, and up to $900 per year for required books and equipment for 4 years of undergrad study, leading to a baccalaureate degree. The recipient must begin their college career as a full-time student in the fall of 2025. They may attend any Indiana public or private college or university accredited by the Higher Learning Commission of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. This year's Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship recipient is Cord Aiken. The Aim High Scholarship. This fund provides educational scholarships in honor of Isaac Haig, Robert and Marie Hughes, Elva A. Tess Likens, and Berta M. Williner. This year's recipient, Elizabeth Books. Ben Davis Memorial Scholarship. Established in 2014 in the memory of Ben by his family after he passed away. Ben entered the automobile business in Fort Wayne in 1970. In 1980, he became the owner of Rom Chevrolet, which became Ben Davis Chevrolet, and in 2013 became co-owner of Ben Davis Ford. This year's recipient, Pearson Burton. The Wayne E. Boyd Scholarship. This scholarship was established in the year 2000 by Wayne Boyd to provide educational scholarships for DeKalb County students. Wayne was in the National Guard for 7 years before working at Dana Corporation until his retirement 31 years later. This year's scholarship recipients are Graham Blight and Elizabeth Books. The Bungie Athletic Scholarship. Tom and Diane Eberhard created this scholarship to honor Jay and Oma Bungie, who raised their family in the town of Waterloo during the Great Depression. The scholarship will be awarded to one male and one female DeKalb High School student athlete, showing excellence in athletic achievement and participation in community service. The scholarship recipients are Sophia Feaster and Luke Seidel. The Rex A. Feller Memorial Scholarship. Established in September 2013, this fund provides educational scholarships for DeKalb or Eastside High School students. Rex A. Feller believed in lifelong learning and self-improvement. Numerous friends and family established this scholarship in Rex's memory after he passed away in 2013 from a battle with cancer. This year's recipient, Isabella Barton. The Chuck Pfeiffer Memorial Scholarship. Established in 2016, Chuck was the owner and head floral designer at the Sprinkling Can in downtown Auburn. Chuck was past president of the Auburn Downtown Business Association and Indiana Teleforum, and he was a member of the Auburn Chamber of Commerce and the Michigan Floral Association. This year's scholarship recipient, Elizabeth Books. The Harry Fisk Scholarship. Harry Fisk lived near Waterloo, Indiana all his life. After graduating from Waterloo High School in the year 1919, he served in the United States Navy. This fund was transferred from the Auburn Foundation to the Community Foundation in December 2002. This year's recipient, Elizabeth Books. The Barbara Hooser Scholarship. Barbara Hooser taught physical education and health at Auburn High School, McKinney Harrison Elementary, and DeKalb Middle School. I have always felt it a privilege to teach young people, she said, when she retired from teaching. I strive to give my students the best I had every day and to encourage each of them to reach his or her possibility. When Mrs. Hooser died, she left a gift to provide educational support for a female athlete. This year's recipient, Sophia Jackson. The Don Wood Foundation Ignite Your Future Scholarship. The Ignite Your Future Scholarship, established as a partnership between the Community Foundation, DeKalb County, and the Don Wood Foundation, was created in 2023 to promote and encourage post-secondary attainment in high-needs fields. This year's scholarship recipient is AJ Ross. DeKalb County Community Scholars Scholarship. Established in July 2012 by the Community Foundation, DeKalb County's Board of Directors. This fund provides educational scholarships in honor of Hilda B. Campbell, Judy Marsh, and Delbert McBride. In 2024, the foundation was able to expand this fund to offer additional scholarships through the generosity of local donors and funders. This year's recipients include Elizabeth Books, Marissa Rao, and Emma Smith. The Lynn and Josephine Holsinger Scholarship. Lynn Holsinger taught mathematics at Auburn Junior High School. His wife Josephine taught 1st and 2nd grade at DeSoto Elementary School. They established a scholarship to share their love of education. This year's recipients include Elizabeth Books, Paige Fillenworth, and Jessica Hill. The Verlin Johnson Scholarship, established in 2023 by a man loved and cherished by many people. Verlin resided in Ashley and chose to create the scholarship, which will make educational awards annually as a lasting tribute to his generosity. This year's recipient, Elizabeth Books. The Coach Bill Jones Memorial Scholarship. The fund was established in November 2015 by the family. William Kent, Coach Jones, was a teacher and baseball coach for 39 years. The fund provides a scholarship to a graduating senior involved with an Indiana high school baseball program. This year's recipient is AJ Ross. The Don Lash Memorial Scholarship. This fund was transferred from the Auburn Foundation to the Community Foundation in December 2002. In 1936, Don Lash set the world record for the 2-mile run and competed in the Berlin Olympics, placing 14th in the 5K and 8th in the 10K. In 1938, he won the Sullivan Award as the nation's top amateur athlete. He was inducted into the USA Track and Field Hall of Fame in the year 1995. This year's recipient, Isabella Barton. The George Stanley and Rose Eileen Means Scholarship. Stanley and Rose lived on a farm near St. Joe, Indiana. Stanley was a cattle inspector and farmer. Rose taught at Harrison Elementary School in what is now the DeKalb Central School District. This year's scholarship recipients include Elizabeth Books, Paige Fillenworth, Sophia Jackson, AJ Ross, and Marissa Rao. The Lucas A. Oberkaiser Scholarship. Established in September 2016, Lucas was a junior at DeKalb High School, where he was a member of the football and track and field teams. He enjoyed hunting, fishing, boating, riding his four-wheeler, and swimming. He liked playing basketball, bowling, and sand volleyball on the weekends. This year's scholarship recipient is AJ Ross. The Jessica Otterstedt Memorial Scholarship. Established in August 2014, Jessica Otterstedt was born and raised in DeKalb County. Jessica was a Girl Scout in her early years and a show choir member as a high school junior. Jessica planned on attending Ball State to become a mathematics teacher at the time of her accidental death in 2004. While her family continues to mourn her passing, they nonetheless celebrate her 17 years of life and the wonderful memories she left them. This year's scholarship recipient, Jessica Hill. The Derek L. Padilla Scholarship. This scholarship is given by the family of Derek in his memory. Derek was a member of the football and wrestling teams. He was always supportive of friends, willing to help anyone in need, and always able to make others laugh. This year's scholarship recipients are Gracie Pennington and AJ Ross. The Parker Merit Scholarship. The Parker Hannafin Corporation established this scholarship to support students pursuing higher education. This year's recipient, AJ Ross. The Walter S. Penfield Scholarship. This fund was transferred from the Auburn Foundation to the Community Foundation in December 2002. Walter A. Penfield was born in Auburn in 1879 and graduated from Auburn High School. He went on to practice international law in Washington, D.C., and won many honors, awards, and decorations in his field. The scholarship recipient is Elizabeth Books. Nelly Family Instrumental Music Scholarship. Established in November 2012 by Jack and Ruth Randinelli. The scholarship honors the Randinelli daughters' interests in music. This year's winner, Justin Turnett. The Donald Rudsager Scholarship for Christian Leadership. Established in August 2000 by his son and daughter-in-law, Brian and Joy Rudsager, in memory of Donald and in recognition of his appreciation for Youth for Christ. Donald Rudsager was a businessman and community leader from Waterloo who exemplified Christian values in his everyday contact with members of the community. This year's scholarship recipient, Kate Inglewood. The John Thomas Smith Memorial Vocational Scholarship. John was raised in rural Butler. He was an active member of 4-H and played basketball and participated on the track team while at Eastside. After high school, John became an engineer for Norfolk and Southern Railroad. John was exceptionally creative and he had a love for art and music. His family says he was as kind-hearted as he was tall at 6 foot 10 inches. This scholarship was started in his memory to support students pursuing a vocational or technical degree. This year's recipient, Mackenzie Taggart. The Warren G. Sunday Memorial Scholarship. Established in 1998 by his friends and family, this scholarship honors the memory of Warren G. Sunday. He was a prominent attorney in DeKalb County who believed in many different forms of education. This year's scholarship recipient, Elizabeth Books. Finally, the Pat Zakula Legacy Fund. Established in October 2016, Pat was the executive director at the Children's First Center, Auburn, Indiana, for 36 years, retiring in 2015. Pat was known for her service to, respect of, and work for the at-risk and underserved people in the community. This year's recipient, Elizabeth Books. DeKalb High School is grateful for the continued investment in our students through the contributions of the Community Foundation of DeKalb County. At the end of the ceremony, would scholarship recipients please come to the stage so the foundation can get a picture. Moving on to military recognition. We would like to honor our seniors who will be entering the military after graduation. With us tonight to honor our military enlistees, our United States Air Force Staff Sergeant Schultz. As well as the U.S. Army. Enlisting in the United States Air Force, Landon Orsi. Enlisting in the United States Army, Luke Arnett. Yasahiro Cruz Munoz. Nikolai Lopez. Stephen Puvalowski. And Roman Taragaya. Air National Guard enlistees, Colin Brown. And Trinity Wiley. Indiana Army National Guard, Michaela Royal. And United States Army Reserves, Cohen Blumeke. Moving on to individual recognitions. In addition to the various local scholarship programs each year, we wish to give recognition to those seniors who have earned outstanding recognition from colleges, universities, and other scholarship programs. These awards were self-reported by each student. These seniors received direct notification of their awards, and the following information was submitted to the DHS Guidance Office. Seniors, please stand to be recognized when I call your name, and we'll hold applause until the end. Cord Akey, Ag Plus Scholarship, Bayer Grow Ag Leader Scholarship, Indiana Elk Scholarship, Purdue University Marquardt Alumni Scholarship, and Purdue University Presidential Scholarship. Nicole Azaway, First United Methodist Church Senior Grad Scholarship. Pearson Burley, Indiana University Provost Scholarship. Ashley Cox, University of St. Francis Athletics and Legacy Scholarship. Paige Fillenworth, Purdue University Presidential Merit Scholarship. Jama Garcia, University of St. Francis Dean Scholarship. Hannah Garrison, DeKalb 4-H Horse and Pony Scholarship. Lydia Hallman, Bowling Green State University College of Musical Arts Scholarship and Bowling Green State University Academic Scholarship. Layla Irk, Ohio Northern University Trustee Scholarship. Sia Jackson, University of St. Francis Founders Scholarship. Aiden Maloney, Ball State University Presidential Scholarship. Ella Marzal, Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs tuition and free exemption for the child of a disabled veteran. Aiden Parr, Bethel University Academic and Athletic Scholarship. AJ Ross, Purdue University Boiler Gold Grant and Indiana Scholar, Martin and Patty Jischke Scholarship. Marissa Rao, Ball State University Presidential Scholarship. Maya Sells, Ball State University Presidential Scholarship. Kira Tarleton, the Decal Scholarship. Justin Turnay, the William Christian Lewis Shadburn Memorial Scholarship, Purdue University Fort Wayne School of Music Scholarship, and Purdue University Fort Wayne Merit Scholarship. Evan Worden, Grace College Honor Scholarship, and Lydia Yoder, Grace College Dean Scholarship, and Grace College Innovate Within Scholarship. Please give these students a round of applause. We now move to the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Education is the key to ensuring our nation's young people gain the skills and knowledge necessary to achieve their dreams and succeed in the 21st century. By earning this honor, students have shown a commitment to working hard in the classroom and meeting the highest of academic standards. At this time, we will begin our presentation of the President's Education Awards. This evening, we will present 2 different awards to a select group of hardworking and dedicated students. The President's Education Award for Outstanding Educational Excellence and the President's Award for Outstanding Educational Achievement. Our Superintendent, Steve Teeters, and Principal Marcus Wagner will be presenting these awards. We will first recognize those seniors from the class of 2025 earning the Silver Awards. Students recognized with a Silver Award have a cumulative GPA of 7.9 to a 9.3. Names will be read in alphabetical order. Seniors with Silver Presidential Award on your name sign, please line up alphabetically. Congratulations to all of our Presidential Silver recipients. Billy Alexander. Victoria Anderson. Jonathan Ballard. Carter Birchfield. Maximus Brockhouse. Colin Browen. Nash Brown. Wyatt Brown. Shaylee Bud Davis. Heidi Burdiston. Ellison Chester. Emily Camo. Taylor Crosby. Brooke Davis. Kendra Days. Tyla DePriest. Eve Evans. Jason Freudenberger. Jama Garcia. Hannah Garrison. Brooklyn Gennaro. Trenton Getz. Kathleen Gordon. Addison Greenlee. Dominic Hammer. Faith Harrell. Cadence Henderson. Eminal Hernandez. Haley Horde. Chase King. Caleb Knight. Brady Long. Connor Long. Owen Long. Patrick Lothar. Max McGinnis. Ashley Meshberger. Austin Miller. Alexandria Morin. Macy Nybarger. Clarabelle Pinedo. Gloria Portmas. Stephen Kowalowski. Braden Raines. Maximus Shumway. Mackenzie Smith. Adam Snyder. Ashton Tuttle. Brendan Vance. Gracious Warren. Ryan White. Trinity Wiley. Destiny Wright. Please give these students a round of applause. The Presidential Gold Awards represent a grade point average of 9.4 to 12.0 and higher. Awards will be presented in alphabetical order. Seniors with Gold Presidential Award on your name sign, please line up alphabetically. Congratulations to the following Presidential Gold recipients: Isabel Adame, Cord Akey, Lily Armstrong, Nicole Azaway, Isabella Barton, Cohen Lumicki, Graham Blythe, Harmony Bonzi, Addie Brown, Bridget Brown, Trenton Brown, Elizabeth Books, Pearson Burley, Kendra Carnahan, Carson Carpenter, Ashley Cox, Carter Cox, Orpheus Crozier, Drew Dahlberg, Chloe Deller, Alara Duddy, Dominic Dunn, Fiona Edwards, Adia Eggering, Kate Engelberg, Paige Fillenworth, Avery Fleming, Brianne Fordyce, Gabriel Gillespie, Paige Gokenauer, Maren Hall, Lydia Hallman, Stephanie Perry, Caden Hartman Crowd, Ella Hathaway, Maggie Hopper, Abigail Hickman, Jessica Hill, Caden Hinkle, Layla Irk, Sia Jackson, Sophia Jackson, Allison Kinsey, Blaine Cook, Olivia Crasium, Kayla Lines, Nicholas Lay, Gabrielle Leidy, Journey Livergood, Chandra Lumpkins, Aiden Maloney, Gwen Marchioni, Kennedy Marquardt, Jasmine Miller, Stella Mix, Riley Moore, Elena Neubauer, Landon Orsi, Camilla Ozuna Ruiz, Sophia Feaster, Gracie Pennington, Lauren Poe, Addison Pick, Faith Quaintance, Silas Refner, Nathaniel Rigsby, Alexa Robinson, Addison Ross, Marissa Rao, Luke Seiler, Maya Sells, Sydney Shamball, Addison Sloan, Emma Smith, Dante Snyder, Kelly Snyder, Nolan Snyder, Paige Stork, Thomas Swift, Mackenzie Taggart, Kira Tarleton, Justin Turnay, Mateo Koch, Aiden Chabigan, Evan Van Auken, Eduardo Vasquez, Stephen Waters, Levi Webb, William Weber, Grace Williams, Evan Worden, Callie Wyatt, and Lydia Yoder. Congratulations, students. There are many seniors that DeKalb High School would like to recognize for academic and athletic accomplishments. At this time, we'd like to recognize our foreign exchange students for the 2024-25 school year, presented by Nick Frank. DeKalb would like to honor our 8 exchange students who have become active members of our high school community this year. These students have touched the lives of their peers, teachers, and administrators with their perseverance and courage to immerse themselves in a different culture. We wish them the best as they leave us to begin their next phase of pursuing their educational goals. From Georgia, Nutza Elbakitse. From Germany, Greta Farms. Spain, Esti Condi. From Estonia, Amelia Lanyard. From Serbia, Nina Milosevic. From Latvia, Nicoline Tesluka. From Spain, Jorge Vizcaíno. And from Japan, Mihana Yamauchi. Next up, we have the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award, presented by Nick Frank. The Daughters of the American Revolution Award, scholarships to high school seniors. This year's winner is Cord Akey. The DeKalb New Tech Award, presented by Nick Frank. New Tech facilitators would like to recognize this year's outstanding senior. This student was a part of DeKalb New Tech for all 4 years of high school and is an exemplary student in the field of project-based learning. This year's recipient, Faith Harrell. Moving on to Outstanding Achievement in Dramatic Theater, presented by Jed Friels. The award for Outstanding Achievement in Dramatic Theater is presented to a student that has shown outstanding skills in dramatic theater on the DeKalb High School stage. These students have supported the department's goal of keeping dramatic plays and literature alive. They have committed and gone above and beyond in every way possible to bring the dramatic arts to life. They understand that the dramatic arts are vital to enriching a community, and they have been dedicated to the DeKalb High School Theater Department. This year's award recipients include Jonathan Ballard and Elizabeth Books. Outstanding Achievement in Musical Theater, presented by Jed Friels. The award for Outstanding Achievement in Musical Theater is presented to a student who has shown outstanding skills in musical theater on the DeKalb High School stage. This student has supported the department's goal of enriching our community through the presentation of musical theater. They have committed themselves to the hard work and perseverance that represents the theater department, and they understand that the world will be their stage. This year's recipient is Marissa Rao. Outstanding Achievement in Technical Theater. The award for Outstanding Achievement in Technical Theater is presented to a student who has gone above and beyond. This student has become proficient in and helps ensure that the technical components such as lighting, sound, staging, and set design are in place for DeKalb High School productions. They have committed to the department's technical goal of making sure that every detail, no matter how large or small, is taken care of. This year's award recipients include Fiona Edwards and Mackenzie Taggart. DeKalb High School Work-Based Learning Digital Portfolio Award, presented by Ashley Johnson. This award goes to the work-based learning student with the most professional digital portfolio. This year's scholarship recipient is Kayla Lyons. AP Scholar Awards, presented this evening by Adelina Delagrange and Marcus Wagner. Every fall, the AP program recognizes high school students who have demonstrated outstanding college-level achievement through their performance on multiple AP exams. AP Scholar Awards come in different levels and types: AP Scholar with Honor, and AP Scholar with Distinction. The AP Scholar Award is granted to students who receive scores of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. The following DHS students earn the AP Scholar Award: Elizabeth Books, Fiona Edwards, Caden Hinkle, Sophia Jackson, Chase King, Mason Luthan, Aiden Maloney, Camilla Ozuna Ruiz, Lauren Poe, Silas Refner, Marissa Rao, Maya Sells, Sydney Shambaugh, Justin Turnay, and William Weber. The AP Scholar with Honor Award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken, and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. The following students earn the AP Scholar with Honor Award: Cord Akey, Trenton Brown, Kate Engelberth, Caden Hartman Crowell, Layla Irk, Blaine Cook, and AJ Ross. The AP Scholar with Distinction is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all AP exams taken, and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. 3 students earn the AP Scholar with Distinction Award: Nathaniel Rigsby, Luke Seiler, and Levi Webb. National Merit Scholarship Program, presented by Marcus Wagner. Students who achieve top scores on the PSAT test may receive recognition from the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. NMSC compares PSAT scores with those of other students in the state of Indiana using its selection index. This year, both recipients are commended National Merit Scholars, and they are Nathaniel Rigsby and Levi. Finally, this evening, we transition to our 2025 DeKalb High School Outstanding Senior Awards. The teachers of each DHS academic department have voted and selected a senior that has been outstanding in each of the various disciplines. These awards serve as an acknowledgement for all of the hard work and time invested in their studies. Students will be presented with an Amazon gift card and will have their picture placed on the award plaque in the main hallway. First off, the art department, presented by Jessica Minnick, Eve Evans. Business department, presented by Ashley Johnson to Lydia Yoder. English department, presented by Ashley Johnson to Emma Smith. Mathematics department, presented by Carrie Dunn to Nate Rigsby. Music Department, presented by Chris at a mission to Jonathan Ballard. Science Department, presented by Jenny Oberlin to Cord Akey. Social Studies Department, unable to attend tonight, Eduardo Vasquez. Technology Department, presented by Tony Miller to Levi Webb. Vocational Department, presented by Alexis Turchinoff to Wyatt Brown. And World Languages, presented by Norma Jetmore to Chloe Deller. Outstanding seniors, please remain afterwards so Miss Ross can get a picture, please. One final scholarship presentation this evening, the Michael Durst Memorial Scholarship, presented by Jerry and Joyce Durst. Unable to be here this evening, the recipient, Trenton Yates. And with that, congratulations to all senior award winners. Tonight, we have been privileged to recognize our seniors who have been awarded more than $1 million in scholarships. Please join me one more time in congratulating these outstanding seniors. Our thanks to all of the community members who invested so much time in reading scholarship applications and selecting recipients. A cookie reception will follow in the foyer. Thank you parents, family members, and friends for your support of DeKalb High School's class of 2020.